Let me ask you something. Have you ever woken up and thought, why am I doing all this? The long hours, the endless scrolling, the chasing of goals that never feel enough. We live in a world obsessed with success and comfort, yet never before have so many people felt empty, anxious, or lost. Here's the paradox. We have more than ever, but often we feel less alive than ever. Viktor Frankl, a man who survived the darkest of places, a Nazi concentration camp, reminds us of a truth we've forgotten. The ultimate human freedom is this: to choose one's attitude, even in the face of suffering, and that choice begins with meaning. Frankl was a psychiatrist, but in Auschwitz, he was not a doctor. He was a prisoner. Everything stripped away: freedom, dignity, family. He observed something haunting. Some prisoners gave up. They died quickly, not from starvation alone, but from despair. Others, fragile in body but strong in spirit, survived, not because conditions were easier for them, but because they found meaning even in pain. Frankl wrote, "Those who have a why to live can bear almost any how." Contrast that with us today. We don't face concentration camps, but we face a crisis of meaning. We think, when I get that promotion, I'll finally feel complete. When I buy that house, I'll finally be secure. When I find the perfect partner, I'll finally be happy. But comfort is not the same as meaning, and success is not the same as fulfillment. Viktor Frankl discovered something remarkable, even in the darkest of times. Meaning can still be found, and he showed us 3 main pathways. 1. Through work or creation. We create meaning when we bring something new into the world. Not for applause, not for fame, but because creating itself makes life worthwhile. An artist paints because the canvas is calling. A teacher teaches because knowledge deserves to be shared. Today, it could be as simple as coding an app, planting a garden, cooking a meal, or writing a single page in your journal. Work becomes meaningful when it reflects who we are and what we care about. 2. Through love and relationships. Frankl survived in part because he held on to the image of his wife, not even knowing if she was alive. That love gave him strength. Meaning often comes from the bonds we share. A family dinner, a friend who listens, a community that stands together. When we love and are loved, we are reminded we are not alone. Love makes endurance possible. 3. Through suffering itself. This is the hardest to accept, but also the most transformative. Not all suffering can be avoided. Not all pain can be fixed. But in suffering, there is still one freedom left. We can choose our response. Loss can make us bitter, or it can grow compassion in us for others. Struggle can break us, or it can strengthen resilience. Even when life takes away everything else, the power to give our pain meaning, that choice remains. Meaning is not waiting for us in some distant future. It is already here, in the work of our hands, in the people we love, and yes, even in how we carry our suffering. Now, let's connect this to us. Why does Frankl's message matter today? Burnout epidemic. Many professionals work endless hours thinking more success will fix the void. But without meaning, achievement feels hollow. Mental health crisis. Anxiety and depression are at record highs. Much of it stems not from lack of comfort, but from lack of purpose. Social media comparison. We're flooded with curated images of other people's lives. Instead of living our own why, we chase theirs. Consumer culture. We're told to buy happiness, but purchases give only fleeting dopamine. Meaning lasts. So Frankl's wisdom is radical in its simplicity. It's not what happens to us that defines us. It's the meaning we make from it. How do we apply this in ordinary life? Key 1. Reframe your work. Don't ask only, what do I get from this? Ask, whom does this serve? A barista doesn't just make coffee. He gives people comfort, energy, connection. Key 2. Deepen your relationships. Instead of scrolling past, send a real message. Instead of half listening, give your full attention. Love is not abstract. It's in the daily small gestures. Key 3. Transform suffering. When pain comes, instead of asking, why me? Ask, what can this teach me? This doesn't romanticize suffering. It simply says, if pain is inevitable, let it not be wasted. Key 4. Gratitude and presence. Meaning hides in moments, a shared laugh, a breath of fresh air, the miracle of being alive at all. So here's my invitation to you. Don't wait for life to hand you meaning. Create it. Look at your work. What bigger story is it part of? Look at your pain. What strength can you find in it? Look at your love. What simple act can you do today to show it? Your why is not out there. It's already here, waiting for you to choose it. So today, don't just chase happiness, live with meaning. Because comfort fades, pleasure fades, but meaning endures. This is Little Journey English, where every word is more than vocabulary. It's wisdom for the journey of life.